Hey guys, Moldran here, and finally after 1 year of hard work, I completed my bachelor thesis on the topic of YouTube video production and gaming live streams. And I'm really happy because it's a big step forward in my completing my studies and finishing my bachelor degree. But it also was something that I really loved working on, and it really was fun for me to dig into this topic of gaming live streams and video production and see it from an academic point of view, because there's a lot of research also going into this topic. Now the test itself covered a lot of different things. I can see here in the table of contents, you can see it's pretty much full of stuff that I analyzed and was discussing in this paper, our thesis. And let's start and go through some of the things. There's an introduction where I talk basically about what Twitch is about, what YouTube is about. Then I'm going to cover some technical aspects like what streaming software you can use, what hardware you need to have, and that kind of stuff. Get you ready for streaming, video editing software, what effects you can add and so on. There's a screenshot of OBS or XSplit actually. Then the second part of the thesis are business aspects, like for example, how to get partnered on YouTube, which network to decide for, how to get partnered on Twitch, the first steps of pretty much when you have a new channel, analyze that again from an academic point of view. Then live streaming as well, how many viewers you need to have to get a partner, or what other options there are, revenue models, what you can do with donations and partnerships, acquisition of Twitch by Amazon, what effects it could have on both companies. And then the main part of the thesis are strategic and community aspects, where I analyzed, okay, how to build an audience, how to upload and that kind of stuff, how long your video should be, and also included some YouTube analytics for my own channel with 40,000 subscribers. For example, here there are some demographic analytics, and you can see, for example, the age distribution. There is 13 to 17, all the way up to 65 plus. And what you can see, my gaming channel has like on average like more mature people. The average age is I think 25 to 27. So that's definitely more mature than the average gaming channel these days, who focuses on different games mostly. But you know, Diablo is like an old hardcore community that never gives up and lives the game. Here you can see the distribution between gender, which is also pretty interesting. You see, or you can probably guess that the blue part is like the male population that are watching my videos, and the orange, the little tiny orange one, the few percent are the females. And yeah, I kept analyzing and talking about different things here, how to build a viewer base and stuff. Then I analyzed or talked shortly about Twitch Plays Pokemon, what effects this had and how it became so big. Intangible factors for video channel marketing. That's, for example, I included there an interview with Professor Hammermesh about looks in streaming, how important they are and stuff. Then some analytics from Twitch, pretty much the same I did from YouTube, from Twitch as well. And yeah, then I also talked about problems and solutions, and there are a lot of problems, for example, copyright issues, games losing their player base, different cultures, differences in spending, then of course like losing the reaction time after 24 years, which I already covered in one of my other videos. There's a lot of stuff that I discussed here, and here other problems, for example, are that another professor analyzed the stream platform. Like he had a bot running that would like track all the viewer counts and all of every single Twitch channel over a period of 5 months. And he found out, which is pretty interesting, that the top 10% of streamers concentrate 95% of all views, showing that audiences grab a very small set of streamers. And in my opinion, that's also a problem, because it seems like the big get bigger, and it's really hard to like gain some visibility from the smaller streamers. And the question for solutions for Twitch could be, for example, to like help those smaller streams by like advertising them more. They already started an effort, for example, featuring some random streams with lower viewers on the front page. And yeah, then on the end there's a conclusion, and then of course in an academic paper or anything that has to do with science, you need to have references. In my case, there were a lot of references, because even though streaming and YouTube production is still pretty new, there are a lot of people who are discussing it, and there's also other things that you can discuss. For example, DDoS has been discussed for already 15 years. You don't need to stream for that to find some information about those type papers. And I ended up like having about around 62 references that I used to like create this paper, because it's not just something that I invented myself or created myself. I mean, sure, I let my own experience as a streamer and YouTuber influence that a bit, and of course let my own experience influence the paper. But most of the knowledge there is from other people who did research on specific topics, and I just like kind of like tried to like combine everything and make a pretty sweet document on streaming and YouTube video production. And of course, now the good news is I'm gonna keep this thesis freely available. You can check it out on my website. I'm going to post a link in my comment description below, and maybe some of you guys want to read it, and maybe it's going to help you. Like, I don't want to profit from that. I just want to help people, help you guys, like, start streaming, start YouTube production, because I think it's really cool. And whether you do it for money or whether you become big, I think even if you make videos for a small audience, I think you can still have fun doing that and interacting with other people about the gameplay or content that you create. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you want, check out my thesis. It's free, and enjoy reading. Thanks for watching. I'll be back.